Yeah, so good question. Our lead clinical asset, DMX-200, which is also known as Kytovra in some territories, is currently in what we call a phase 3 clinical trial for treatment in focal segmental glomerulosclerosis, or FSGS. And that's a rare type of kidney disease. And achieving orphan drug designation in Japan marks a real major milestone for us in that phase 3 rare disease program. In FSGS specifically, there are no treatments approved anywhere in the world at the moment. So just stepping back, just to give you context, what is orphan drug designation? Well, orphan drug designation is a system for promoting and supporting the development of drugs in rare diseases that are often not developed because of the small number of patients. In Japan, an orphan or a rare disease is one with fewer than around 50,000 patients and has a high unmet medical need. So for us, coming back to your question, this orphan drug designation reflects an urgent medical need for DMX-200 as a potential new treatment in Japan. And that successful designation is also a testament to the expertise of our partner in Japan, FUSO, who provided real-time support in that territory. Orphan drug designation in Japan does provide a number of benefits for DMX-200, including financial incentives through grants, tax credits, regulatory assistance, etc., as well as a market advantage with a 10-year market exclusivity period. And in addition to that, the pricing premiums. And those benefits collectively enhance the commercial potential of our program while simultaneously ensuring a timely access for FSGS patients with limited treatment options. So as a reminder as to what is FSGS, it essentially means some sections of the kidney filtering units are scarred. And FSGS attacks those kidney filtering units, and it causes inflammation and irreversible scarring of the kidneys. Those scarred sections spread across the kidney over time until there's not enough left to filter the blood, and you end up in kidney failure. And unfortunately, in this disease, that leads to dialysis and/or transplantation. So our drug, which is taken daily as an oral capsule, it works on the inflammatory pathway, and it aims to reduce inflammation and therefore prevent scarring or fibrosis, which should then stop or slow down the disease. So the aim here is to reduce the decline in kidney function and reduce protein in the urine, which is known as proteinuria, and that could add years of life to the kidney function and delay the need for dialysis or transplant. So our prior phase 2 clinical trial demonstrated a really strong safety profile, but it also demonstrated encouraging and clinically meaningful efficacy outcomes, and that led us into our current phase 3 clinical trial. Absolutely. So the global trial is ongoing at the moment with approximately 230 patients recruited and dosed so far, noting that we're targeting full recruitment of around 286 patients by the end of 2025. You will note that as part of our study design, we're collecting both estimated glomerular filtration rate, which means kidney function, and proteinuria for a total of 2 years, and that aims to support market registration globally. So the next steps in relation specifically to the phase 3 clinical trial, we anticipate the outcome from the Parasol working group analysis for the potential 12-month interim endpoints anytime in the next month or so, at which point Dimerix may seek FDA alignment on those endpoints for a potential accelerated approval submission. Yeah, so it's a good question. We have orphan drug designation across 4 major territories now. So we include US, Europe, UK, and Japan for our global rare disease strategy. So FSGS is a disease that impacts individuals on a relatively uniform per capita basis around the world. And with that in mind, and in line with our global strategy, we now have 4 high-quality partners across multiple territories, providing strong support for the company in advancing and commercializing our DMX-200. Our partners have exponentially increased our collective knowledge and expertise, providing strong support in advancing and commercializing DMX-200 across these key global territories, which is clearly being demonstrated by our Japanese partner, FUSO, in achieving this orphan drug designation. Our partnerships underpin the strong commercial potential, with our current licensing transactions collectively valued up to around $1.4 billion in total upfront and potential milestone fees, as well as royalties on top of those net sales. So FUSO is our exclusive partner in Japan, and FUSO has the rights to develop, register, and commercialize DMX-200 in their territory. FUSO's clinical and commercial expertise were absolutely instrumental in securing orphan drug designation in Japan, and having a partner with local infrastructure, knowledge, and relationships will provide that critical support in potentially bringing DMX-200 to patients as quickly as possible. We have a number of activities ongoing at the moment. The outcome of the Parasol Working Group analysis is anticipated around Q3 2025. We have the FDA feedback from that anticipated towards the end of this year, along with the blinded interim data analysis collection at the end of 2025 as well, almost missed a year. We have the potential for any accelerated or conditional approval submissions subject to those outcomes following that, as well as full study recruitment of the 286 patients expected before the end of the year. In addition to that, as if that's not enough, we're also working on those additional pipeline opportunities. We also have the opportunity for additional licensing partners, which can come in at any time. And there are still some very high valued territories available for licensing, as well as potential milestones from existing licensees if we achieve certain milestones. So as you can see, it's a really busy and exciting time for us, and we remain very focused on our mission to potentially deliver one of the first effective treatments for FSGS to patients worldwide.